I've been thinking about writing an autobiography because I love writing, and I've always considered myself actually a prose writer before I was ever a songwriter, and thought I would have a career in that. So that's really third. So it's Egyptologist, veterinarian, writer, and then little pop singer. And I thought a great place to start would be a biography, autobiography. I had enough life to where it could actually be more than, you know, a pamphlet. And I couldn't sleep one night, and I started getting these ideas, and I said, well, I've thought about it for a year. The first step's the hardest, so I got out of bed and just started typing. And I didn't know how I'd do it. I didn't know how I could remember all of my life, because I have terrible short-term memory. But I figured it was all back there anyway, so I'd think about something and I'd go to sleep on it. It's kind of what I do with songwriting, actually. I wrote it chronologically, and as I wrote it, it just kind of all fell into place as my life. I didn't have to make anything up, which is great, you know. Yes, My Darkness, Mr. D, lots of different names, but he's the thing that's been with me since I hit puberty, I think. Maybe before then, I just didn't recognize him. Too busy having fun as a child, but he hit around puberty and has never left, and he's actually sitting right over there telling me what an idiot I am and what a mess I'm making of this interview. He's been a great driver, actually, the little ship, because he was telling me I couldn't, and at times he's you know, made me want to end it all, and other times he's actually come up with an interesting take on an idea for a song, and you know, you always need someone a soundboard. He's my dark soundboard. Oh, Sex on the Road. Yeah, that pretty much got rid of my depression when it first was happening, you know, first blush and all that. But it's like anything, you know, it's like getting high, it's like drinking. The initial, you know, reaction is, oh, I feel good now. And certainly, you know, once the novelty of, you know, having a lot of sex wore off, which I wouldn't have believed was possible, but it is, then he would come back. One of the high points was really, I think, having the balls to step out and do it in the first place. And, you know, it might have, admittedly, it came with just the gung-ho-edness of youth and, you know, I can conquer the world kind of thing. But after a while, when it starts to bog down, you gotta dig in and find out if this is really your path. I can look back and say, I committed to this. And that really is, that's a high point for me. And the low stuff is just, you know, tripping over my dick on the journey, basically. And I pay the consequences, and people I love have paid the consequences, and that's the downside for me. Is I've had the drive, but not the discipline. It took me a long time to kind of learn self-discipline. Well, a spiritual path has always been something that I've always wanted for myself, and I think, you know, from being raised a Christian and then having issues with that, and my dad getting sick, and, you know, realizing that what I was told wasn't necessarily what was going to happen in my life. It's always been a driver with me. In fact, I've probably written more songs about faith than about girls. I hate to say it, but that's true. You know, it's gone like this all my life and continues to go like this now. But it's, you know, it's nothing you can force. I think I got to go find it, and I'm still looking. My relationship with my wife Barbara works because of her, and she's the rock in the relationship. And you know, the first 5-6 years it was a Ricky Springfield show, and you know, co-starring Barbara. Now it's definitely, you know, the Barbara show, and I'm working in the catering truck. She's absolutely genuine in who she is as a person. It's been the greatest thing for me, because I'm very distrusting of people. Great to have her on my side. I wouldn't want to be on the other side for anything.